Any breeze out there, Barnsley? Who's kicking with the wind this quarter?
If there is a breeze, it's probably still heading towards the station end, but there's not too much in it. It might be almost going across the ground by now.
So we are back starting again. Barnsley doing a marvellous job in both calling the game and being out on the ground doing boundary umpire. We haven't asked him to do that yet. Boundary riding stuff. Ball goes down. Wakefield picks it up deep in the forward pocket, kicks it forward. Coming out to meet it for the Tigers is Stahl. She can't control it. Her teammate grabs it, drops the ball. Umpire says out of bounds, and it will be thrown in about 5 metres around from the behind post. But of course, because the boundary umpire brings the ball in, it's right close to the danger zone for the Cats. So spinning in it comes. Tapped down this time by Colwell. She's doing some ruck work up forward. Ball comes out now to Brennan. Is it around the body? And no, it wasn't Brennan. It was Jarks, the 23rd player, and that is a fantastic goal and certainly another contender for the Bonnie Energy goal of the day. And that now brings the here we go again with that animation. We'll tell you the score in a minute.
Scared me.
Yeah, so anytime soon we'll be able to give you the score. So it is 3-2 Geelong 20, 3-1 Richmond 19. We've played 1 minute, and that's on the Enso home scoreboard this quarter.
And was that a Tigers roar I heard in the background?
Yeah, they do that. It goes with the thing on the scoreboard.
Oh, very impressive. Hey, just as impressive was Cody Jarks there, the way she read the ball off the pack and had great goal awareness there, Barnsley, and screwed the ball over her shoulder and kicked truly.
Yeah, fantastic snap. An excellent snap. It was dead on line. Debbie Taylor was adamant she touched it as soon as the ball passed her. But the umpires didn't listen. As the ball is bounced in the middle, again, Richmond trying to probably make a statement here. Kerrick has it for the Cats, though. She puts it onto her opposite boot, and it goes off the side. Conti has it now in the centre circles.
She's being a bit optimistic, thinking that was a mark.
Yeah, may as well. McCourt shot running onto it. Fumbles it once, fumbles it twice, almost picks it up the third time. Did well to get the handball off in the end. It's throwing the ball away. That was Brad Castellano. Get close. That was
Brad Castellano.
Close enough, almost. And that'll be a free kick to the Cats.
So Webster with the ball, just kicks it short, finds Purcell. Purcell, one of the AFLW players in there. Good kick, finds her teammate, this time in Kerrick. Just being patient at the moment on the wing. Cats by a point, 2 minutes played, second quarter. Kerrick on the left foot, the trusty left foot, kicks it. It's dangerous, but a good mark taken just inside the line.
What would Dennis Cometti say there?
Centimetre perfect. It's Benham. The crowd's gone berserk behind me. We're entertaining. If we're not entertaining anybody else, we're at least entertaining the video guys. So the ball coming through, Purcell with the ball, and she runs into a brick wall in the form of 2 Richmond players, and they peel each other off. One of them was Marsh, and the other one looks like it was Campbell.
Yeah, great tackling pressure there by the Tigers. They were really at it then.
Disappointing for Derby. She got 2 hands to that mark and just let it slip. Brennan tried to go with it and then went without it. Van der Heuvel picked it up and kicked the ball towards 50 for Geelong. Cruising through his Purcell again. She's taking a strong tackle. Excellent tackle, but she didn't have any opportunities, so we'll have a ball up just inside 50 for the Cats.
I'm going out on a limb here, and it has a bit to do with the conditions, I reckon, and I think it's got a bit to do with the standard of play. But I reckon this is the best standard of VFLW football I've seen this season.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Like just even the way Liv Purcell kept her frame over the footy. Then
Good
she didn't
skills.
come up too quick. She knew she was going to cop high contact. But she was prepared to take it. So well done to Liv.
Ball comes out here. Good mark taken by Bran Catasano.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Whoa.
Thank you. So ball into the centre. Good attempt at mark that time. It might have been the player there. Jarks, yep. But ball coming back the other way. Good attack on the ball by the number 37 of Geelong. We love that number, don't we, Sean?
We do indeed.
And that is Chapman, Abby Chapman.
She's my favourite player.
So ball coming back though. This time it's Conti. Kicks the ball straight through the hands of her teammate. Brennan can't stop it before it goes out of bounds. And the boundary umpire will do his thing.
Dare I say it, the short kicking game of both sides is better than the boys at this stage,
Yes.
Barnsley. They're hitting targets and really prepared to take the game on. So well done to the girls.
And they're running for space a little bit better than the men did in the early game, I think.
It seems a lot less crowded, doesn't it?
Yes.
Free kick to Purcell. She was held before the ball got to her. She's been very lively early in her second game, I believe, of the season in the VFLW. She kicks the ball down the line looking for Derby out in front. She has a fist of her jumper as well, which she gets it at ground level, kicks it towards the umpire. I think that's who she was looking for.
It's the second person who's done that today. I reckon that they're seeing, with the sun the way it is, that they may be seeing it a bit harder to find.
Abby Chapman marks again, strong in front.
Well done.
She's been excellent so far.
She got my vote.
Give her the top cat now. she can go check out the recent renovations. Katie Brennan's going to pick this one up. Gets past Kerrick.
There's strength,
Got a little bit of room, takes a bounce. Still got a little bit of room. It kicks off the instep though, and it's well read by Ramsey, and she's tackled straight away. Blakeway, sorry. And Richmond are up here. Oh, going the other way.
It's holding the ball.
Yeah.
Jeez, she'll be dirty there. There was a player on in front for a handball.
That was Jarks again. Maybe a bit young, still learning the game.
Had gun on for the handball. Jarks tried to blast it from 40.
Good work, Goring.
It's amazing once you've hit the goals, how you want another one, Barnesy, isn't it?
Never have enough.
Never have enough goals.
Never knew what it was like. Ball kicked forward this time by McAvoy, and her kick is cut off by Conti. Conti gets it to Brennan. Brennan does the old Scanlon's footy card with the whole sort of side, looking sideways.
Almost broke her own ankles there, Brennan.
Cole will take the mark again.
Colwell seems to be lining this one up too.
She likes a chance. She's a fair way out, Barnesy.
Bit of breeze that end. That's a shocking kick.
A torp in the end. It's fallen safely just in front of Beck Goring. There's a lot of players around this footy, and it's shoveled out. Gunn picks it up in the centre square, not centre square, goal square, and kicks a goal. Be a good goal from the centre square. Again, the players say it's touched, and again the umpire says all clear.
We're 100% behind that they touched it to the point they were wanting to run in, find the footy from behind the goals and kick it back in. I don't know if they're trying to con the umpire there or what was going on, but they all went up in arms about it being touched.
Yeah, so 2 in a row that.
It is Richmond 4 goals, 1, and that is 25. Geelong 3-2-20. That's with thanks to our friends at Enso Homes. Building your dream home. They're your number one choice when it comes to that, and you'll find them in Baxter Road in North Geelong. It's a 5-point lead to Richmond. 6 minutes played in the second quarter. And Sean, they're starting to get back into it a bit now, the Tigers. They're starting to get into their rhythm again, as they did in the first quarter.
Certainly found their mojo at the start of this quarter. And Alice Edmonds is in the middle of the ground here at the moment against Renee Carra. So looking forward to that contest.
Very tall, isn't she?
Makes a good ruck, and she stops this ball forward. A beautiful clean clearance for the Tigers. Ball inside 50 wasn't as clean. Falls over the back. Kicking off the ground there was that'd be Stahl, and runs up and chases her own ball. I think this is Gunn again. She kicks this towards the goal square. Over the back. Oh, almost a mark. Goring at the fall of the ball. Gets the handball away quickly, but straight into Stahl. She steps around to tackle and kicks a goal. It's Colwell, I think.
Jenna Colwell.
Yeah, Colwell.
Another one for the Tigers.
Great little movement in the phone box there too, Barnesy. She found some space there where there wasn't too much. A little lateral side step there and onto her favoured right foot.
A lateral side step, as distinct from a lateral front step? Lateral meaning going sideways. But
sideways, yeah. What should I say?
No, it's just side step.
Side step.
Would have been okay, but it's okay. We'll just make fun of you,
Yeah,
Why not?
That's fine.
Why not? 5-1-31, Richmond 3-2-20, Geelong. It's now an 11-point lead to the Tigers. 7.5 minutes played. They've kicked 3 goals in those 7 minutes and have broken the game open a bit.
Yeah.
As who we got coming on here? Denby Taylor. I love little Denby. She's come onto the wing and she's played a lot of junior footy, I think, at Newtown Denby. So,
but you see what she just did when she came down the ground?
A little pat to her mate, wasn't
it? Gave Hannah Birchall a cuddle as she walked past it.
Probably played a little bit of interleague footy or something together at some point.
I would have thought so. And, well, Hannah was at Geelong as well.
That's right.
So, ball kicked forward by the Tigers, and this time it is Campbell. She's going to kick it inside 50, and that's gone over the top of everybody. Running towards it now in all sorts of strife is Ramsey. She's got 2 very big Richmond bodies near her, but that's a good mark taken in the back line by Woollett. And she will settle things down for the Cats.
Tigers peppering inside 50 at the moment. I think the Cats just need to take a little bit of momentum out of the game here.
A few clean clearances out of the middle for the Tigers. That last one to Conti. Again, Campbell in front. Couldn't quite mark. Purcell tries to clean things up.
First quarter started the same way, didn't it? With Richmond dominating, and then the Cats gradually dragged them. Can I say they scratched their way back into it, the Cats?
We can go with that one.
Okay, thank you very much.
So we've got a ball up about 40 metres out from Richmond's goal in the shade of the David Mandy building.
Good afternoon, David, if you're having a listen to the Mandy family. So the ball tapped forward. This time running onto it for the Tigers. It is, good tackle.
No reward, though.
It was Stahl, but it's a goal kicked.
Yep. Goal kicked, the ball dribbled through from Stahl to the player in the goal square.
Might have been Courtney Wakefield, maybe, would it?
Yeah.
We'll give it to her.
Could have been.
I'm just looking out.
She's refusing to turn around.
Of course she is. Make it hard for us.
Good call, Sean. I'll play that to Courtney Wakefield.
Yeah, she's been lively up forward, actually. She looks like a natural forward. Her running patterns are really good and she creates space, so she's been really good.
So starting the quarter, 7 points behind. The Tigers now 17 points up. They've kicked 4 goals to nothing in this quarter, 6-1-37. Geelong 3-2-20. That's 9.5 minutes into the second quarter, and we're thanks to Enso Homes, building your dream home. They're number one.
Yep, and they've loaded up with the big guns too at this next centre clearance. Katie Brennan and Moni Conti are in the middle here for the Tigers, so the Cats will have to really be on their wares here.
Yeah, Conti's been the one to watch in the last couple centre squares. As Karras wins this one, taps it forward. Love in pursuit with Egan. Love, too quick. Almost gets through. She's held up. Just gets a handball away. No, the umpire says she's through it.
Pretty much a perfect tackle there. She just had a wing held and couldn't really get a free handball ball.
Just couldn't get her way through. Session will try and work it at McCourt shot. Marks it on the wing. Steps around and kicks the ball forward.
Oh,
it's going to land on some grass. Goring, handball inside.
Yeah.
She was down after that goal tower. So Purcell going through the centre square now. It's going to go over the back this one.
Oh, good work that time by the Cats.
Yeah, Benham tried to hold it up. Love, can she get through? Not again. It's in the same spot as last time. Holding the ball again. So as we're pointing up here, which isn't great radio, Denver Taylor's come off the field. She looked a little bit wobbly. She was down after that last goal inside the defensive 50. Hopefully she's all right. I'm the boundary rider, and I won't be able to give you much of an update.
Klingbeil with the ball in the centre, kicks the ball forward, and we might get something at half-time. Maybe we'll see how we go. We'll see what happens. Cassie Blakeway goes in hard. That's a one-handed throw. Umpire says it was a throw. He's onto it. I didn't realise these blokes were actually listening to GoFooty.live out there, but apparently they are.
One of the thousands.
Well, one of many. So the ball goes out. There can't be marked. In fact, over the shoulder is the umpire's decision. And is that Karras out there? No, I don't think it is, not by kicking style. Kicks the ball forward down the ground further. That time it was Van Hoovel who couldn't control the ball. Coming out now for the Tigers towards the centre, and Brennan is there. The Cats saw that happening, still couldn't stop her. She's got 3 Cats players against her. She's got the ball. Umpire's going to say she didn't have a chance to get rid of it. Crowd's getting a bit carried away up there as well. Good crowd.
Yeah. Sounds like a very vocal Geelong crowd at the moment.
Well, I guess if you're coming up for one game, you might as well stay for the other, mightn't you?
Making a day of it.
Oh,
yeah. You're not going to listen to GoFooty.live, you may as well watch it here. Olivia Purcell is draining another tackle. The umpire's circling, waiting for it to come out, begging for it to come out, and he's going to pay holding the ball. So, okay, that's going to be a free kick against Purcell. I think the umpire said she must have had it the whole time, so Brennan will have the free kick.
And she's tried your suggestion before, Sean, saying it wasn't against me, and he didn't believe her that either.
Didn't buy it?
No.
So Brennan goes long. It's going to carry over the pack. It does carry over the pack. At the back, Stahl couldn't grab it. Grabbed it in a tackle. There was a Geelong player. There's a lot of numbers at the fore of this.
Chapman, I think, underneath it all.
And the ball still comes out. Scrapping over it there. Richmond players dragged down. And the umpire will cover the ball up this time.
We've played 12.5 minutes in the second quarter. It's Richmond 6-1-37, Geelong 3-2-20. That's a 17-point lead to the Tigers. They've kicked everything that's been scored in this quarter, and they are deep in attack again. Ball tapped down by the Cats, tapped away from the forward line. Quick kick forward, and that is going to go out of bounds. That was kicked by Grace Egan. Umpire says we'll throw it in. Deep in the forward pocket. Sean, they just need to settle a bit. Geelong get a goal on the board, get back into this a bit.
Yeah, they do. And I'm just looking at Richmond. They've structured up really well behind the footy here at the moment. So if the Cats win the ball, the Tigers have got numbers here behind the footy.
That's Sean Simpson with thanks to GB Foods and Wilson's Wine Tours. Good tackle by the Cats. And the free kick will be paid. And that might be Kerrick, I beg your pardon, sorry. That's a kick that's going to go out of bounds on the full. That's
just
a
too much on it.
Saw that pink shirt from George Seward and said, no, I'll kick it over there. And I thought we weren't having runners on the ground anymore.
No, I think it's different in the VFL as well. Had runners on the ground outside of goal.
George
so I think
is going to have to pay rent. He's been out there that much.
Kennedy has it. She kicks it inside 50. Strong in front there. It was Goring and the ball was punched out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in about 40 out from the Richmond goal down at the station end, Brunton Avenue.
No fun not having Jake Arts playing, is it? Because that's going to be the Arts Centre again.
I'm sure we can find someone.
Yeah, well, we should. So the umpire throws back in, spinning. Tapped down, that might have been Colwell. Got the ball, followed it up, couldn't get hold of it. Comes back, it's Kerrick there trying to pick it up. And there's a bit of a hug-a-thon on in there. Klingbeil and also Kerrick trying to hold onto the ball. And the umpire says, leave it with me if you'd be so kind. Thank you very much.
Things are starting to just get a little bit tighter after it was a free-flowing start to the game. Geelong trying to work out our defence.
It's like a phone box out there, isn't it?
Yes, Egan now
tight.
over to McCord-Schutz. Running out of space, just gets the kick off towards Brennan. Smart option. But with that time was McAvoy, and the ball is bounced over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in.
I'm wondering at the moment, Sean, that they tend to be quite Brennan and Conti conscious.
Yes.
Both sides. I'm wondering whether they'd do better to sort of not play through her.
Yeah, well, Kate Darby actually has just been a +1 behind the footy the last couple of minutes because the Tigers had a bit of momentum. So they put Kate behind the footy and she's in the ruck at this point now.
In fact, she couldn't get through. It was a bit of a worry, but that's okay. So picking it up and hand passing it quickly was McAvoy. McAvoy gets into the centre. Hager's harassed. Ball hand passed out. Picked up now by Colwell. She's a very strong-looking footballer. Pearce gets the ball, throws on her left boot, and I don't think that's her preferred foot, just looking at that kick. Cranston running through. If you get in her age, you'll know about it. Just got shoved out of the road that time, the Geelong player. Cranston
Great
tackles
tackle.
hard. Umpire says play on. Kicked forward by Klingbeil. Picked up now by the Tigers. Coming the other way, though, the Cats' left foot kick. And trying to take the mark was Fidel. Out of bounds. Throw in.
Well done by Fidel. They had to make a contest. Otherwise, Richmond had the numbers. So she did well enough to force the ball over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in.
Tigers by 18 points. 15.5 minutes, 16 minutes played.
And that is thanks to Enzo Holmes.
Building your dream homes. Your number one choice.
They are the number one. W spending some time in the ruck at the moment. Brennan grabs it at ground level, kicks the ball forward. Willett taps it cleverly to her teammate. That was Blakeway, but she's tackled. Gunn has it and then loses it. Have it forward. Kick along towards the goal square now. It's going to go out the back. It's going to bounce towards the goal. Has anyone touched that?
That's Jarks again, I think.
And this time the Cats players aren't complaining about it being touched. Jarks has hoofed one from 45 and it's gone over the top. The Richmond's lead gets even bigger.
Wow, Cody Jarks, she's got a radar up at the minute. She's pinging goals left, right and centre. So she's been really lively and a little bit fortuitously in the end. No one got any finger on that, but good luck to her and well done.
5 goals in this quarter.
Yes, they had 3 or 4 in the first 10 minutes, Richard, and now it's 5 in 17 minutes on the Enzo home score. They are 7-1-43, Geelong 3-2-20. That forward line that was working so well for Geelong just hasn't had a sniff really. The ball hasn't got down there enough for them to be dangerous.
No, well, I think it's the midfield now that's under pressure to provide that support up forward. So there's just breaking down there in the midfield.
And then on this occasion, one of the field umpires was pointing to one of the Richmond players to get back into the goal square. So perhaps that's a warning for them.
Yes.
As Brennan stands up in the tackle and forces her way through. Handballs forward. Oh, strong work there by, that was Campbell. But it's going to be a free kick to Geelong. To the fans' joy, Matty Kerrick has it.
They need to move it. They've got a couple of minutes left to get a goal. This quarter they haven't scored.
Kerrick doesn't really know where to go, so she'll go forward. Long hand here towards good mark there by Renee Karras. And that's going to be 50.
Well called, Barnesy. Yeah, Renee's just come off the bench and gone into the last ruck contest.
Now there's a foot race on to see if he can get to the mark in time.
So Grace Egan was pointed out by the umpire there as the one that got too close after Karras took her mark. It looked like she was in that contest, Egan, really. But the umpire sees it better than we do. And Renee Karras will line him up for goal. Not much of an angle. She's about 30 metres out when she kicks. And this is the one the Cats need just to stem the flow.
And get back in.
All of that. So Karras will step in. And her kick is to the right, and it stays that way.
That's an unusual kicking style. Doesn't she like Amy McDonald's a bit?
Yeah.
Sort of stilted.
That's a player that's not out there today as well as Jordan Ivey. I don't think he's out there too. So a couple prime moves from the Geelong midfield not there today. Geelong 3-3-21, Richmond 7-1-43. 18.5 minutes gone on the Enzo Homes second quarter scoreboard.
Looking out on this glorious ground, steeped in tradition here at Punt Road. 22-point lead to Richmond. Minute 20 to go in this quarter and in this half. That's dropping short, fell into the hands of Vella. She runs around, kicks it over the top of the pack, almost over the top. Benham couldn't take the mark. Picked up now by the Tigers in defence, kicking the ball out. Kerrick in good position to take the mark. Was spoilt from the front. It's all good. So the ball goes through the legs of the Richmond player. She picks it up, gets the ball smothered as she kicked it. Coming the other way this time, it was, I think it might have been Caldwell. Yes, indeed. Well played, sir. And she's still fighting. Umpire says play on. There's 50 seconds left in the quarter. Can the Tigers get it forward? Can the Cats get a goal? Ball comes out. Running onto it now is Vella. That's a slam tackle. You can't do that.
Sling tackle.
Yeah.
Especially when they don't have the ball.
That's right.
And reporting coming out.
And reporting her.
Well, that's interesting because if there's not calling time on, that's going to cost Geelong a chance to a goal. As the clock on the scoreboard keeps ticking.
It keeps ticking, but whether or not they've called time on or not is the question.
Yeah, we'll see.
As George comes out with some words of wisdom.
Yeah, have a shot.
Yeah, she's going to need a load of barrel from 70 metres.
So he's telling her to wait. So I suspect that means he has called time on.
We can only hope because there's 5 seconds left on the scoreboard. So at least Vella.
She's getting plenty of advice.
Yep, he did call time on because we've ticked past the 20-minute mark on the scoreboard. So we don't know how long's left. Oh, we do now.
Yep.
Well, there you go. I guess he didn't call time on.
Doesn't look like it. So
that really disadvantaged Geelong in the end.
Yes,
so,
they had a shot at goal. So a report, the player who looks like was reported was Hannah Birchall, a former teammate of many of these Geelong players. But at half-time, Richmond 7-1-43, Geelong 3-3-21. It's a 22-point lead to the Tigers at half-time. Looking at the goal kickers, have you got them, Barnesy?
Yes, I do for Richmond. Jess Kennedy, Courtney Wakefield, Emma Gunn, all singles, and 2 for Cody Jarks and Jenna Caldwell. And for the Cats, 1 to Jules Cocker-Grills and 2 to Maddie Maguire.
So at half-time in this game of football, in that quarter, the Tigers kicked 5 goals and the Cats kicked 1 behind. So clearly the dominant side in that quarter, the Tigers.